Hello, welcome to my weekly live. I wasn't here last week because it was Easter. So I hope you're all doing well and that you've had a nice long weekend, if not a break, maybe if you've been off for the holidays. I have had 2 weeks off from my day job, and it's been lovely just to kind of have some family days out and a bit of crafting, of course. So back with you this week. Good evening. Hello. Hey Joanna, hey Jen, Rita and Karen. I've been busy packing kits to go out in the post for my two-tone flora class. So they're winging their way out to people who have ordered kits first thing tomorrow morning. Hey Brian. I have literally, hence why I'm slightly late, I had dinner earlier and I've just cleared down the desk, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it live this evening because I was busy trying to get the kits out. But I thought, I missed you last week, so I missed you all last week, and Connie said, glad you're on, it makes my Sunday. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I missed doing it too, so I thought, oh, I will quickly whip everything away and come on live. So I truly have been kind of clearing away, thinking, what am I going to make? I don't know. So the only thing that I have grabbed is 2 ink pads. That's it. That's I know, Jen, 2 Sundays in a row would have been traumatic. I know, bless you. Oh, it would have been traumatic for me too. I was going back to work tomorrow, and I thought, no, I've got to do my Sunday crafting with you all. So you do have a kit winging its way with some beautiful bling and ribbons and all sorts in there. It's going to be a fun class. So the two-tone flora class, the kits are now done. So you can't grab a kit, but if you want to join the online, if you've got this bundle and you want some inspiration with it, there's the Friday and the Saturday night that I'm running. The Friday night is going to be colorways that are different from the suite, so different from the DSP, a bit of technique and a fancy fold, and then the Saturday evening is 3 fancy folds. So we're in for a busy evening, but yeah, lots to make. So you'll get 6 card designs and in total 4 fancy folds. So if you fancy some ideas with that, it's still available on my website, so coastalcraft.com, and you'll see classes on the front page, and then you can click on and you will get the link to the class, and you can just pay online, and then there's an exclusive Facebook group. So when your order completes, you get a link to the Facebook group, and then you can come on over to the Facebook group, and the all the replay and everything is in the Facebook group for you. So that's kind of how my classes generally work. So he says, can't wait, especially as I know this is start on Friday. Oh, you got a scout meeting. Oh. Fancy folds with fancy flora. Say that quick 10 times. fancy folds with fancy flora. Right, let's make something. Right, I was going to share with you. I'm not going to show you the exact card, but I was going to kind of use the blue inspiration. I had an at-home class this week, which was lovely. We are, don't forget to say, I won't. We are, Hazel says we are a very friendly bunch. Crafting friends. You will be in good company. Oh, you're in Menorca, Wendy. I am jealous. Oh, love Menorca. Is the weather nice? Is the weather being nice to you? Is it being kind? Right, let's pop you to my desk. Good evening. If you didn't have fancy flora, what other set would I recommend? Maybe the pansies, maybe, or maybe the Irresistible Blooms, the new online one, kind of that could work in its place. I certainly think, because it's quite we're not like with this, you're not going to be colouring the flowers, they're stamped. So the pansies you might be able to replace, or you could go with an outline flower. That could work. Any florals is going to work. I promise you. If you've got flowers, come along. And the pansy set, I bet, hasn't seen a lot of love since we first got it, because I know I used it lots when I first got it, and then it sat on my shelf a little bit. I have made a card for the Global Design Project Challenge, which goes out tomorrow morning. So on my blog will be a card using the pansies, which is why it was in the front of my mind. So, right. Oh, Hues of Happiness. That's a good shout, Jem. That is a good shout. So these flowers, I thought, could show you some of the tones in these blues. And I wanted to show you as well the difference between the new boho blue and what was the retiring Seaside Spray. So this is Seaside Spray. I found a sheet of it in my stash, and then this is the boho blue. So can you see they go beautifully together, but it is much deeper, it's much richer in colour. So this is the boho, and this is the retired Seaside Spray. So just kind of a helpful comparison. When I did my unboxing a few, days, weeks ago, I'm not sure, I didn't have that cardstock to compare to. So it was on my mind to kind of have a comparison of that. So there you go. Yeah, Seaside Spray is beautiful as well, isn't it? But boho blue, I am very happy, is in our stash now, or coming. On the 2nd of May it will be live, won't it? So let's see what we can do with this. Now I've got a few offcuts from my class on my desk, so I thought these are this beautiful flower. I had a few of these spare on my desk, so I thought I could put them to some good use. And then in my little jar I've got a little crab, so I thought maybe that could maybe come out, and a few circles and my leafy bits. But these were on my desk, so I thought we could maybe have a play with some of them. Oh, Chris, are you still waiting for your pre-order? I know. It is frustrating. We're so used to having it in such good time, aren't we? They can take up to, I don't know what the sort of service level agreement is. I think, is it 10 I need to look, but 10 to 14 days, something like that. We're just so used to having it so quick, and it is so frustrating when it's new stuff. We just want it like yesterday. It is super, super frustrating that all those lovely goodies are still floating around on our way. So hopefully they will get to you soon. Not helped by the Easter holidays, I don't think. Too many, lovely goodies. All right, I haven't had this one out for a while. I thought this would make a pretty background. Hazel, it'll be like Christmas. It will be like Christmas when you get it. You'll be thinking, what did I order? And what have I got? Becky's came on Friday. Oh, that's good. They will start to arrive. I know, and you'll, as soon as you open it, you will forget you're waiting so long. It's you'll be distracted with all the loveliness. Right, let's say, so boho blue. Let's see if we can stamp these in. Let's do boho blue. And hi, Mandy. Welcome. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do the leaves actually, because I'm not sure where these actually land on this. It's been a while since I have stamped this one. It's been a while. This was bottled happiness. Look at that. I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Excuse me. Excuse me. Joanna's getting hers tomorrow. How exciting. It is exciting. All the new goodies. And you know, I just love. I love when the new in colours come. I love when we get to see and get to play and inject new colours into our creativity. So having a colour refresh and having lots more colours, I am loving the kind of being able to use sets that we've already got in our stash and injecting different colour into them. Oh, sorry. Did you hear me sneeze on camera? Apologies. There was no stopping that. Why is it when you go live, that is when you decide that your body decides, I'm going to sneeze now? All right, let's see. This is from Bottled Happiness. Isn't it beautiful? It's a beauty. So, I am mixing Boho Blue with Misty Moonlight. So Boho Blue is a new in colour. So this one will be around for 2 years with us. And Misty Moonlight has gone into the neutrals, and that's a returning colour. So maybe one that you've already got in your stash. I know that's the other problem, isn't it, Katie? My order of last chance arrives tomorrow, but I'm house sitting, so can't play until Wednesday. That's the problem. Even when it arrives, do we have chance to play with it? It's or is the box just sitting there winking at us, going, play with me? Look at all this lovely new stuff. So yeah, time is always the thing that we struggle to find sometimes, isn't it? Right, let's do a little bit of something on this. Now I'm wondering if I could. It's got to have something behind it. I'm just wondering whether to add a sort of a circle or whether to. It does look like the countryside in DSP, Jacqueline. You're quite right, actually. It looks like that beautiful blue. I'm wondering whether I could make use of 2 of these even. I don't know. Have it coming across that way as well, maybe. Need something behind this. So let's see. Let's see. I was going to keep it fairly monochromatic. So let's add the boho blue. Let me allocate a new blend. And let's go. So we'll go boho blue on the flowers like we've done on here, and then maybe a bit of darker blue. The reason I've allocated a new blend to the boho blue actually is because a lot of the blues that I've got are either very dark navy or sort of more turquoisey kind of so that's pool party, Bermuda Bay kind of, maybe sort of that sort of colours, or Tahitian Tide kind of colours. So I don't have a new blend for every single colour, but when the tone is very different, I don't really want like the boho blue mixing with, say, that is my pool party Bermuda Bay. They're very different tones, and unless I'm going to wash them, then you don't really want to, I don't want to be mixing them really. So our Misty, Moonlight and Night of Navy will go on the same brush. I'm not precious about that. Do you label your blowing brushes? No, I don't. I just have them on I have them on a pegboard right beside me so I can see the front of the brush. So I just look at the colour of the brush itself and use that as my kind of colour system. Isn't that gorgeous, that dye? So pretty. So pretty. Right, let's see. Might glue that. I want a kind of a background to it, so I'm going to just kind of use a bit of white. And we'll have the leaves overhanging. I'll tidy that up in a minute. I love that dye. It's so pretty, isn't it? It's yeah, it is gorgeous. Just on its own makes a beautiful card. Right, let's see. Got a little bit of glue. And we'll have that on there. And then we can staying. So this one is staying. So it's so I thought adding new colours to something that was it stayed a couple of, it was featured on the front of one of our catalogues, wasn't it? Not the last annual, but maybe the one before. So we've had it a little while, and it was with that beautiful, vibrant, it looked like alcohol ink, kind of splodgy paper. So pretty, but yeah, just adding that's what I say, the beauty of the colour refresh allows us to kind of breathe life into sets that we've maybe not played with, or that we've made a lot with a particular colour that we had before. And so bringing new colours to older sets just kind of brings them back. So we've got the leaves overhanging, and then expressions in ink. That's it, isn't it? Expressions in ink. Thank you, Melissa. So that has just, it's a bit choppy behind, but it's okay because it's enough. And then the leaves are just overhanging, which I like. So we can have that on there. And almost kind of good like that, isn't it? What else shall we do with this? We could have it, I don't know what to do, just like that. I think I quite like that. That is okay. I did get and missed it first time when it came out, but there is some gold and silver ribbons in the online exclusives, and I only noticed them when I was leafing through scrolling through the PDF of the new catalogue. I was like, where is that ribbon? And this is shown in the new catalogue, but it's an online ribbon, and it comes as a double pack, and you've got the gold and the silver. But isn't it gorgeous? A bit blingy. That's right, Jacqueline. I'll bet you, we made a mini album, didn't we? Oh, so let's go silver, I think, for a change, rather than gold. And add a little bit of sparkle. This is a similar width to the in colour ribbons, but a slightly different texture. It doesn't sort of pull apart like the in colour one does. And let's see, some of that coming out from behind the leaves. So if we can use a bit of tear and tape. Yeah, I don't know how I missed it, Mandy. Isn't it gorgeous? I don't know how I missed it. Normally I very quickly spot the ribbons or the twines, and I missed it when I was looking at the onlines. Goodies. So that was kind of fun to be able to have that there. So I've got it going with the leaves. So rather than going with the ribbons, I've got the ribbon coming that way with the leaves. So we can pop that up on some dimensionals. Let's do a couple on that side and a couple on that side, and then we want a sentiment of sorts. So let's have a look at I'm covering quite a lot of the stamped, but that's okay because you can still see it there. Expressions in, or artistically inked is the stamp there. Expressions in ink was the under, wasn't it? So there are some sentiments in here. Happy birthday, thanks, hello, and best wishes. The ones in the bottle of happiness is sending cheer, wine not, sending a little message, overflowing with happiness, or that happy birthday is quite nice. It's a big one. It's a big sentiment, but it's quite nice. I'll go with that maybe. Let's see. This is some Misty Moonlight cardstock. We could add. Let's try both. So if we do silver. Try the silver. I might go with white, but we'll see what the silver looks like. I've got the silver ribbon. Magic when that comes up, isn't it? I'm not sure if that is okay. I might be preferring the white. I'm going to do another one. That's an option. Not bad. I think the white will pop better, but just it will stand out a little bit better off the page, I think. Because it's been the holidays, we went off to IKEA, because you know that's what you do in the holidays, isn't it? That's what I do. So we went off to IKEA, and there was a Costco nearby as well, and I was on the hunt for a new chair, and I managed to get one, so I'm very happy. I've had the chair in my office for quite some time, and I'm just in need of it was it had cushions and things on it to kind of give it extra padding, but it really had its day. So a successful trip to go and do that. And a few extra bits in preparation for my all-day retreat that is taking place with Brian on the 20th of May. So we've got a day, which is going to be so much fun. Can't wait. So just busy behind the scenes preparing for that. If you booked your place on that, I will be sending out some communication by email. We'll be sending out some info on that probably towards the end of this week coming now. So towards the end of the week, just to give you a bit of information on what we might be using and things like that. So right, happier with the white. I think the silver is pretty, but on the blue it's a little bit lost, so I think we're going to go white. I definitely think that sits better, doesn't it? And we could put that straight down, or we could go extra dimensions. Why not? Claire, I know it's going to be so much. It's so good to see everyone in person, isn't it? It's going to be so much fun. Oh, I've missed that comment book. Is that the one with the greatest adventure? Are you talking about this sentiment? Not sure. Sorry if I've missed that. Right there. And shall we put some bling? The other thing I did, it was total. I had other things that I needed to be doing, I can assure you. But I decided to sort out my embellishments. And it was very therapeutic, actually. So I'll show you the May class. Oh no, the May class is going to be using new product from the May retreat is going to be using new product from the new catalogue. So my embellishments, just if you wanted ideas for sorting your embellishments, I've got a drawer, like I've got a divider thing in my drawer. I've got an empty one here to show you. So this was an IKEA from ages ago, just like a plastic tub thing that divides my drawer up. But in there, I used to kind of put the packets of embellishments. And what I did was I had like a little plastic pouch, and I put the top of it in, and I slid, because if I had extras or off cuts and things like that, I had them inside one of the clear envelopes, and that was working pretty well. But the drawer got a bit crazy. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. So I saw, I think it was Cindy that had it like this on Stamping Through the Catalogue, and she had these gems on a piece of card, and I thought, what a great idea. So I cannot take claim for this, but I saw her use it, and so taking them out of the packet, and this is just an A4 thick piece of white card, and I've just put a little bit of Seal Plus, and I've taped the sheets so that they fold into the drawer like this. I haven't labelled these ones yet. I've got knocked around to that. And I've got a few packs on the go of my rhinestones. And so they're on bigger, longer sheets, and they just sit in the side of my drawer. But my other smaller embellishments, like my iridescent pastel gems, for example, just a half a sheet, so that's card front size, and I've just stuck them in, so that's one sheet, and then I had some spares floating around, so I've stuck them on there, and then I can see what they are, and I can leaf through the drawer and see my name and the label. So there's a little bit of a sort of a I can't think of the words, a kind of a tip for you for toadying. My words have escaped me, but yeah, I've labelled and put all the different bits and bobs in there, so you can see like bits that are left over. So hopefully, if you're struggling to kind of tidy up and sort your embellishments, hopefully that's a good like little filing system that might help you if you're looking for a way to tidy your embellishments. There you go. I digress. However, I was just going to get out my new Boho blue gems. So these are adhesive back solid gems. One pack is one side, by the way. There's not two packs. I bought two. One side is one pack. So let's put a few of them on there. Pretty. So I also don't need a whole bag of A4 cards on mine. I know, right? I thought it's a good kind of, you could do them alphabetical, or you could kind of, I don't know, however you want to do them. I had a splodge on my card, which is why those gems have ended up down there. Because I had a blob of ink. So there you go. Right, let's put that on too. Oh, a picture on the outside. Yeah, that's quite a good idea. As I say, I look down into my drawer. So when I look into my drawer, I'm kind of flicking through and seeing everything like that anyway. So I'm the same. The labels are more so I know what they are if I want to order more. But I will be flicking and looking into the cards to see what they actually are, because yeah, I'm like you, Jacqueline. I need to see colour. I can't work off names. For those who have followed me for a while, I don't do very well with the names of sets. This is a mix of stamp sets. So I've got the sentiment from Artistically Inked. I've got the background from Bottled Happiness, and the die is from the bundle that goes with the Artistically Inked Expression in Ink. I think it's Melissa had commented. Right. Yeah, give it a go. If you're struggling, I mean, if you've got a great system for your gems and it's working for you, then why change something? Why reinvent the wheel? But my drawer looked like it was exploding, and every time I shut the drawer, they were kind of catching as I closed the drawer, kind of like pushing them in to make them stay. I thought I've got to do something about it and work through what I've got of which ones. So it was a little afternoon of labeling and sorting. Right, shall we make another one? What shall we do? I'm going to use the same colours because that is what I had pulled out. So rather than flowers, shall we do we could do other flowers. And Jacqueline says my system is not working. Or we could do something new, couldn't we? What could we do that's new? We could do. What about a little bit of not flowers? Does not compute. I know. Kind of. We could do kind of beach flowers. God, is that the equivalent? I don't know. Why not? Let's play with this. So, let's do a little bit. I'm just going to do a simple one layer, I think. I'm going to try and keep it fairly, not a fancy fold, put it that way. Just do a simple one layer. Right. So these are red rubber. So let me put that on. this one as well. I've got all the blue cards. Oh, most people. I agree, Louis. I think blue navies and blues, and they just there is something quite lovely, isn't there? Concentrate. Let's see how these stamp. So quite like. Do you like putting your stamps together? It's a job I quite enjoy it. Or is it one that you kind of put off? Or do you not use the stickers? Are you someone who doesn't use the stickers, or do you just don't get around to putting them on? Right, that'll do for now, I think. Okay. Shall we do? We could do emboss resist. We could do some white, couldn't we? And then we could blend, which would look pretty. The blues always make me. This bundle was not on my radar. Please note. Avert your eyes. Danette says, I enjoy putting them on. Karen doesn't use them. Jacqueline says, I do it as soon as they come. Love it. Love organising. Quite enjoy it. There's something about it, isn't it? Something about it. Right, should we do a little bit of emboss resist? I think that would be quite nice. Try and mix and match a little bit. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's see. Blue. Right, Misty Moonlight. Let's see. Some blue. Ooh, pretty. Pretty. Let's do. So I will show you. Try and remind me, Judy. There's another way to do the stickers, which is a little bit easier. You can almost stamp them. In fact, let me show you now for those who struggle. You can take the sticker rather than doing it the way I did it. Peel the whole sticker off. Put it on your block. Take the backing off. Then take your stamp and place it face down, and then stamp your stamp. So stamp with the sticker over the top so you can see where you're going with the sticker. So if you struggle doing it the other way, that might be a nice way to try if you want to put the stickers on. The only thing I would say with the stickers is they are very sticky. So if you don't have nails, you need to be able to pick the sticker up from the edge. If you just go and pull, that's only just gone on there, so it will lift. But some that have been on there a while are very sticky to there. It's not going to lift, and you might tear the rubber. You have to pick the sticker. I don't mind doing it. It's kind of something I kind of just pop my nail underneath and I'm quite happy. But you need to make sure that you catch that sticker, otherwise you will tear your stamp. So just be mindful of that. That once they've been on there a while, they'll get a bit sticky. Right, let's pop that over the top. And what's this in white? Hazel says that looks easier than the way I do the stickers. Yeah, I think so. I kind of have always done it onto the sheets. It's a bit of habit, but I definitely think the other way is easier. It's for sure. The sticking stamps. Oh, that's a good idea. Put the stickers on the sticker sheet so they kind of don't get so sticky. Lots of tips. Right, let's pretty. Pretty. Right, let's get our boho blue. And good morning, Andrea. Let's do some boho blue inking. So we're just going to blend this, and then you'll start to see that emboss resist, and that coral will come through. Beautiful. That then will show. And I've stamped this particular seaweed, I guess, or in a Misty Moonlight, so it's darker than the ink that we're blending with. I can add a little bit of ombre. Isn't that gorgeous in that white coming through? How stunning is that stamp? Oh, so pretty. Pretty. Let's add more ink. Oh, I've got some ink up there now. So annoying. There's going to have to be a fish up there now. Look at that. So annoying. It looks very close to what it does, doesn't it? Right, let's add some more. So could have... Oh, there's a nice splatter, actually. We could have some splatters. Let's add some splatters. As I'm not looking. It does look a bit 3D, doesn't it? Let's see if we can get these. Oh, look at that. Like bubbles. That's a little splatter. Might need to go all the way up with the blue, only because I've blobbed that. It's a bit annoying. Let's show you the dyes. Just where are they? Seasonal. There we go. Coral. There we go. So the dyes for this one. This is new, coming on the second. There is a lovely coral dye here, and there is a few extra bits here, and then all of these ones will cut out the images that you've got in the set. So Brian, it's too late for me to unsee it. Just laughing. Right, let's cut some of this coral out. We'll just cut it out of white, I think, and we'll do some blending. So let's bring in my trusty mini and so I use the 3 plate underneath, then with the 2 platforms. Oh, bug. Bug no more. Across my desk. Look at that. Pretty. Pull those pieces out. How gorgeous is that? So lovely. So we could keep that in the white, potentially, the same as we've got this, which looks nice, or we could add some colour to that as well. And then we might add some more. Let's stamp some more of this one. I'm going full on scene of stuff here. It's Misty Moonlight. do a couple of them. And then there is a die for that. So there is a die that will cut this out. Just pop that through. Just a bit of simple stamp, just stamping it. See, that's going to cover up my little, see, it's going to cover up that. We need that. Right. Let's do. Thank goodness for the tall stamp, hey? Let's do another one of them. What other colours could we add to this? I love the blues, but we could have, what colour could our fish be? Mandy says I work so quick. Start a demonstration order. Add to cart. Jacqueline, I'm a die fanatic. That's all. That's usually what calls me first in a set. This set has some awesome dies, and you just did your magic with the stamps. Oh, bless you. Right, let's see. So I quite like to chop images apart because then it will do different things than what it was intended, if you see what I mean. So like leaves and things, sometimes you can't get them to sit where you might want them on your project. You just snip them apart. Just snip them apart and make them go where you want them to go. So I'll have that going up there. Let's have all the things. Should we have? We could have a little fish, or I had originally a thought that this might be cute with the crab set. So I felt like you could have the blue. That blue crab doesn't look quite right, but you could have a little crab with that as well. Maybe down here. Could do a different colour, couldn't we? Could do a sort of a crumb cake. We could maybe do them in crumb cake, couldn't we? And then have some fishies. Crab or fish? What do we reckon? Crab or fish? Where is the... that's gone. Oh, snip the stamp. No, not. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. Not with this one. I don't normally. Fish, I think so. I think we'll do the fish. Let's stick with this set. Crap, I bought it because I think this will be a beautiful, beautiful contrast to the, oh, not contrast, complementary set to Seaside Bay. Because Seaside Bay's got shells and crabs and all of that kind of good stuff. It doesn't really have much of this stuff going on. And so I thought they would go well together. So I bought them so they could be friends. Let's cut that out. Coral would look gorgeous with this blue. What, giving it some colour? Shall I add some colour to it, Jacqueline? Is that what you mean? I could do. I would be happy to add some on. How are you doing, Judy? Are you all settled? Judy's just recently moved, so are you all sort of settled in? It's a lot to sort out when you move house, isn't it? And unpack and all that kind of stuff. It's finding the right space for everything. Right, fishy, fishy, fishies. Let's stamp. I'm going to use all the stamps in here. I nearly had them all out. I'm not going to bother with the stickers on these just now, just for quickness. And Oh, coral would be. Ah, I'm with you, Jacqueline. Not the coral would look good in blue. The coral colour would look good with this blue. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Let's maybe do. Oh, that's my tips at coral. Let's try petal pink. And where's my brush? I want a scrap piece of white just to try these fish out. Push that up there. Brian says a knitting llama would complete the scene perfectly as well. I think you're right. I think that's exactly what it's missing. I think I look at that scene and I think, knitting llama. All right. So petal pink, and then I'm just putting a touch of Calypso coral onto the fish. I'm not sure which way up the fish go. That way. I don't think it matters. Anyway, it goes that way. Should we have 3? Ooh, nice. Nice. She fell off her chair and is still knitting. Let's add, that's very bright. Let's not add that to it, but we could add a little bit of petal pink, couldn't we? To the coral, just to sort of soften that a little. That's pretty, isn't it? And it brings some of that colour in to the fish that we're going to add. Squash juice. I've been on my squash juice. I've been on my tea. Too much tea. Too much tea, too much coffee today. I've been at my craft desk a lot. Right, let's get the fishies. So there's some dyes for these. Especially that tail bit. So to make sure you don't chop that bit off, you can see through the dots that line is there, and that's how you know that you'll have lined that sort of style of image. Chris said, thought it's going to be a simple one. Like, well, it's, you know, it's not a fancy fold. It's Emma simple. Right, let's die cut that. Got a full aquarium going. There. Cute. Cute fish. There, and then so don't lose that dye. And this one is gonna sit. Oh, where is it? There. Make sure you can see that tail through the line through. You may be able to see through that dot on a good day with glasses. I will not. I know. It's there's a reasonable margin for slicing that off, or you could fussy cut it. Right, let's assemble, shall we? They are cute little fish, aren't they? Cute. I think we're kind of good as we are, aren't we? So we could have that one there, one more on top, and then yeah. Right, let's glue this on. So we don't need to, I'm not going to glue the coral down loads. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue at the bottom so that that's still got some dimension. And then we can tuck that just behind there. And the anchor, I just want to stick kind of not full but kind of tucked in. Then this reed somehow covering that blob. I might have that coming out that way. And I will stick that with a little dot of blue. And then we can add our little fishies. So, fishies. One dimensional will fit on the back of the fish. Then just decide where they are going to go. This set doesn't have any sentiments. It's all imagery. But the Seaside Bay does, but it's a heartfelt sympathy. Thank you for everything. You're a pearl, rare and precious. I think I'm just going to grab just a basic happy birthday. Perhaps the one that we've just used already on the desk. Let's add that there. Maybe that can tuck there. And we could have, I don't know if that happy birthday is maybe a bit big. I might go, there's a happy birthday in something fancy, which is this sentiment set here. And it's just a really nice, nice simple font, happy birthday. And just stamp that in Misty Moonlight. Using big scissors, I can cut straight across and trim that down. And then we can have the happy birthday maybe just in the centre there. I think that's quite nice there actually. So I might go with one of these strips. I know they are slightly higher, but they're very easy to use with that sort of sentiment. Which are these? They're a bit deeper than a normal because they're meant for shaker cards, really, but they're ideal for the sentiments. Let's get across the middle there. With that, if you wanted some extra splatters, you could add on some blends. So you could do Misty Moonlight blend and add that if you wanted some extra texture or splatters. And then just some gems. I want something a bit more shiny. I was wondering whether these pinky ones, I think these could be really pretty because they kind of will take on that corally kind of look rather than the blue. And shall we put that also on a Misty Moonlight base? So we've got the other half of the piece of card we chopped for the first card as that one. Happy with that. And well, no flowers either. Shock horror. Made a card. Right. Let's put that on there. We can. I would, with a darker card base, I will put some white in the inside as well, and I'll do that on both. Let me just cut that. and you could stamp something like the coral or something just inside to give it a bit of yeah, there's no twine. I know. No twine. Shall I put some twine on? Don't think it needs it. There's me saying that. Right, we've got that glue's nearly run out. Put that in that one. What did we have on the other card? We had flowers, didn't we? Could just do an edge of flowers. So these were the bottled with happiness flowers. So we could do just an edge at the bottom. And Carol says, love, love, love this bundle. It's a must have. Oh, thank you. It is gorgeous, isn't it? It's beautiful scene for the coral and things. It's gorgeous. Nice if you've got sea sets already. The old seaside notions and things like that, it would make a great pairing with some of those as well. A great addition to some of the sets you might already have in your stash. Move that out of the way and get that card back in. There you go. Inside's done. And 2 cards made. So let me just share those with you. I'll just clear my desk down. Put that to one side. There you go. The C1 has the C1 has ended up with not just the blues on it. I started out with the Boho blue and the Misty Moonlight as my 2 ink colours, so I was going to use them just as kind of monochromatic cards. But I'm pretty pleased actually with adding on the addition of the pinky coral colour as well. So Jacqueline, thank you for that suggestion. So yeah, just adding 2 new colours to, or returning and new to a stamp set you might already have. Just to bring different colours and new life to sets you've already got. And then this is a new set that's coming on the 2nd of May. So if you're a demo, you can get it now. It's in the pre-order. And if you're not a demo, not long to wait. So thank you so much for joining me. Oh, bless you all. Thank you. You've got a helping hand. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, everyone. If you would like to join me for some 2-tone flora cards, we are making cards next Friday and Saturday. So if you head on over to my website, coastalcrafter.com, I've got a button for classes. My kits are closed, but the online version is still open. So if you've got the 2-tone flora set and you want some ideas, then this one, I've got a class next weekend on the Friday and Saturday evening. My class is on Zoom and it's into an exclusive Facebook group as well. One set of cards is with a completely different colorway to the suite and the designer paper. Another set of cards will go with and be using the designer paper from that suite. And you'll have some fancy folds in there as well. So lots to be making, lots of ideas. Have a wonderful week, whatever you are up to. And I hope for those who are waiting, your pre-orders do arrive soon. Tina's just missed all the fun. Bless you. You'll be able to watch on replay. Have a lovely week, everyone. And I will see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.